So, on to habit two. It says begin with the end in mind. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn how to not start if we haven't analyzed the results that we are looking at, achieving. What are the things I'm trying to achieve by doing the things that I want to do? So, I like to always read the opening quote. It says, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny things compared to what lies within us. So I have to, think about how am I supposed to achieve what I want to achieve. I'd like to read us an opening scenario. Forgive me. I'd like to read us, a scenario that the author, wrote out here for us. So let's go. It said, in your mind's eye, see yourself going to the funeral of a loved one. Picture yourself driving to the funeral parlor or chapel, parking your car and getting out. As you walk inside the building, you notice the flowers, the soft music. You see the faces of friends and family you pass along the way. You feel the shared sorrow of losing, the joy of having known that radiates from the hearts of the people there. As you walk down to the front of the room and look inside the casket, you suddenly come face to face with yourself. This is your funeral. 3 years from today, all these people have come to honor you, to express feelings of love and appreciation for your life. As you take a seat and wait for the service to begin, you look at the program in your hand. There are to be 4 speakers. The first is from your family, the next is immediate and also extended children, brothers, sisters, nephews, nieces, uncles, aunties, cousins, grandparents, who have come all over the country to attend. The second speaker is one of your friends, someone who can give a sense of what you were as a person. The third speaker is from your work or profession. And the fourth is from your church or some community organization where you've been involved in service. Now think deeply. What would you like each of these speakers to say about you in your life? What kind of husband, wife, father, or mother would you like their words to reflect? What kind of son or daughter or cousin? What kind of friend? What kind of working associate? Something deep. So we now get a picture of what beginning with the end in mind is. That is you at your end. If you never lived your life with the end of your life in mind, you shouldn't be shocked the kind of eulogy that you'd get at your funeral. So to begin with the end in mind is to start, I penned down here, so back to our book, is to start with a clear understanding of your destination. Beginning with the end in mind will enable you measure accurately your progress and know where adjustments are needed. Most of us focus our energies on the wrong things, only to realize after it is too late. But when we begin with the end in mind, we sort of, trash these things. So beginning with the end in mind is to start with a clear understanding of your destination. Beginning with the end in mind will enable you measure accurately your progress and know where, adjustments are needed. Most people focus their energies on the wrong things, only to realize after it's too late, I was focusing my life's energy on the wrong things. Our lives would be so different if we only knew the things that are important to us. And keeping that in mind, we go each day to do and to be what really matters most. We could be going quite fast, but in the wrong direction. If we do not decide or discover early enough those things that, actually matter, we could, end up in the wrong place after, expending so much of energy. So how you want a project to go, your family to be, and the end result is greatly dependent on how you begin. So it helps to clearly define what you are trying to accomplish. The extent to which you begin with the end in mind will greatly determine how successful you will be. So some persons fail at the beginning itself, but they are not just aware of it until everything has ended. So if you are starting a business, you want to succeed in it, you have to start out by making sure that you organize every element, from finance to key personnel to operations to marketing. Everything is important. Same goes to those who want to start up a peaceful and loving family, who want to have healthy and responsible children. It starts from the beginning, and it starts from you as a person, not from the other person. So having stated that the beginning is everything, things are created twice. First in our minds, and second is the actual creation. So you want to build a house, you first of all have a plan on paper before you execute it, in the real life. It's going to help you to cut excesses, know what to do and what not to do. So you have to have a picture of what you want. Dream it, think it, and then knowing that you now know what you want, it'll help you achieve what you want to achieve. So the degree to which you take the first creation serious is a great determinant of how successful you eventually turn out. So habit 1 says you are the creator. Habit 2 says it's about the first creation. So beginning with the end in mind. The first creation, the blueprint. Yes, that's the word, the blueprint. So the degree to which you take the first creation serious is a great determinant of how successful you will turn out. So habit 1 says you are the creator. Remember, we said you determine the turnout of things. You decide how you want things to affect you. But habit 2 says it is about the first creation. The beginning is everything. You get? So habit 2 deals with personal leadership. Leadership comes before management. While leadership deals with doing the right things, management is doing the things right. So since we've established that leadership is in doing the right things and management is in doing the things right, it therefore means that leadership comes before management. So we have to know what to do before we know how to get it done. So management is efficiency in climbing the ladder of success. So the ladder of success has already been identified. So management is the efficiency in climbing it. So leadership determines whether the ladder is leaned against the right wall. So there's the ladder, and then the leadership determines, is it against the right wall? And the management enables us to efficiently climb it. I hope I'm making progress. So as we bring habit 2 to a close, we are advised to develop a personal mission statement. It is important to know the things you want to be. A personal mission statement will enable you to be those things after you have identified the things you want to be. And we must consider our circle of influence when we are developing our personal mission statement. It's going to give us a lot of direction in life, a lot of direction. Trust me. I hope we learned a lot. I learned so much. So I'm happy to bring this session to a close. See you next time. We'll be discussing habit 3 and habit 4. Thank you so much for being a part of this. See you next time. Bye.